Alright, so the fleet's returned. Everything's looking pretty good at this point. I've gone ahead and modified my carrier groups. I've split my salvage corvettes up between these two carriers. We're gonna have a lot of salvaging to do in the next mission. We actually pretty much have to do it as part of the mission. I guess you could probably get through the final mission without doing it, but I'm not gonna bother trying. So the next mission's a long one, but it's probably gonna be shorter because I'm not really gonna bother including a lot of it because it's just gonna be really repetitive. But you'll see what I mean when we get there.
According to the data we received from Captain Elson, the Homeworld system is surrounded by a network of hyperspace inhibitors. The inhibitors are all heavily shielded and do not show up on any sensors. Elson has provided us with coordinates of the most vulnerable inhibitor station. Our goal is to destroy the station and create our own access point.
This mission involves a whole lot of enemy vessels, and we're going to capture a whole bunch of enemy vessels for the next two missions. We'll see here in a minute. Every one of those red dots is an enemy ship.
At the edge of the Homeworld system.
They're in a big sphere formation protecting the inhibitor.
Elson's information was correct. This is the field generator. We must destroy it.
Now, that being said, let's get these ships moving here first of all. That being said, there's actually some hyperspace, space gate thingies out here that are going to show up too. So I'm going to bring two carrier groups forward. These two carriers are the tied-in ones, are the ones that have the salvage corvettes. So let's wait for these ships to kind of marshal themselves up. I should probably assign some support craft to this fleet as well. Mainly we're going to be using diversionary tactics to try to draw some of these ships out of the sphere because the AI is really stupid, and what you can do is if they see a strike craft, those ships are going to lock onto it and only follow that, which gives me time to have my salvage corvettes come around and salvage. Now, that one has some defenders as well. Is that has no strike craft? What do you guys have for strike craft? Interceptors and swarmers. Well, the swarmers are probably better than nothing, even though they've been kind of a disappointment, to be honest. I'm going to send the swarmers with this carrier group.
Ready for orders. Locked onto carrier. .con enabled.
Alright, so these ships are more or less marshaled up as well as I need them to be. Now, what are we looking at here? I'm not going to bother putting them into subgroups right now. I will at a later point, but not yet. Alright, let's get one of these carriers moving here. I don't know how close exactly to put it, I don't remember. Definitely not close enough that they're going to see me. Do we have any research we can do? No, we don't have the shield generator yet. This is the last research bit that's available actually on this mission as well. What would be a good ship to run out there? Interceptor, obviously.
Launch.
We're going to send an interceptor to each of these carriers too. Because we want to use these carriers to salvage the ships because it gives us a forward base of operations. It's a lot easier to handle in this particular way. So let's get just any old interceptors, I guess. Move them forward.
Understood.
Doesn't really matter which ones. And we'll send one
Reporting.
over to you.
Assignment. Locked on carrier.
And the other one's going to go to the other. So let's actually just send him into sensor range here. Alright, where's my carrier? That is probably close enough. I don't want to get any closer than that.
Group 2.
And all of you.
Reporting.
go back.
Coming into dock with carrier. Ready for orders.
Which carrier number is this? This is
Reporting for duty.
Group 8. Okay.
Awaiting assignment.
So what we're going to do here is just watch for some of these ships to take the bait. And then we'll move this strike craft back behind the carrier. And they should pursue.
Research Division reports advancements in sensor fidelity
wanna
which
build
would
a
allow us
sensor.
to determine the location of enemy ships. We advise commencing research immediately.
Now I probably have enough ships that I could just fight through all this. But I don't particularly feel like it. Okay, I see some movement going on, I think.
New heading set.
Anybody who gets by will just get destroyed by the
Standing by.
fleet that's in reserve back there.
Launching.
Get our salvage corvettes going. And while that's going on, let's build,
Commencing
or actually let's
sensors
research
array
this.
research.
Acknowledged.
And just wait right here.
Green line confirmed.
How many bit took the bait on that one? It's hard to tell exactly. Several definitely did.
Reporting for duty.
I'm going to move this carrier up to be next to that one.
Confirmed. Group 8 copies.
I don't see any of them in range yet. I just want to give you a basic idea of what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit, and then I'll cut away for a while, do some of this, and then we'll get to the point where the hyperspace gates will have to be dealt with too. So, it looks like actually a fair number of them took the bait. I don't see any of them in salvage range yet, but that is definitely a couple of them on their way.
Destination locked in.
It's going to get a lot easier once the sensor technology is done, because it'll actually let me see all the ships. Come on. Let's cancel our movement and
Launch.
eventually these two carriers are going to be split up, I think, so that we get a better angle of attack here.
Group 10 copies.
Let's get some of these guys moving. Oh, there we go.
Coordinates confirmed. Awaiting orders.
There's our first target.
Receiving. Target selected.
Probably move this guy back a little farther, actually,
Understood.
so they don't actually catch up.
Salvage target acquired.
Alright, how's everybody doing here? There's a couple more coming in.
Target selected for salvaging.
So basically, we're going to end up with hundreds of these.
Salvage target.
I think it's like
acquired.
180 or here or something like that. It's pretty ridiculous how many ion cannon frigates we're going to end up with. And I might actually not have enough salvage corvettes available in this group to deal with this. But if I don't,
Salvage target
all
acquired.
we'll do is wait for one to dock. And yeah, there's going to be a couple down. Looks like two down there. That oh, nope, there's more over there too. Let's get our other salvage corvettes. These are going to be group 9 now.
Group 9 designated.
Salvage confirmed. We're letting go.
Alright, you guys can go for him.
Target selected for salvaging.
And you
Ready
can
for
go
orders.
for him.
Standing by. Selected for salvaging.
Just trying to make sure we get everybody we can get here. How we doing? I think that's probably most of them. Not all of them necessarily, though.
Salvage target acquired.
Alright, that's all of them, I think.
Enemy ion cannon frigate captured.
Alright, so basically I'm going to be doing this for the next little bit. I'll be back with you when something happens. Alright, welcome back. I've been working on baiting some of those ships out, and we've captured about 40 of them now.
Group 2 receiving.
Now 37 of them.
Group 2 reassigned.
And what I'm doing basically is sending them back here so they're out of the way so we don't get into trouble with those. Now,
1 copies.
right down below this dust cloud over here, I've seen one of their... Oh god, why is that doing that? I've seen one of their,
Destination locked in.
their things.
Awaiting assignment.
They're hyperspace gates, and I'm gonna just have you follow that heavy cruiser. And I brought a carrier because I'm gonna see if there's anything worth capturing down there when we activate this. So we'll see what happens here. Take a break from capturing ships from over there for a minute. We're gonna end up with a ridiculously huge fleet out of all of this, which is, you know, pretty much the goal. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have to do all this. Alright, I've seen it with my fighters a couple of times. Where is the hyperspace gate? I think it's down a little farther, perhaps. Where are you, hyperspace gate? It might actually be this way ever so slightly, too. There she is. Alright, so I'm going to target it, but not destroy it, actually, first. I want to destroy all the first wave of ships that come out of it, because the second wave of ships that come out of it, I think will have a missile destroyer in it. And if we can get a missile destroyer out of this, well, I'd be pretty happy. And are these guys set to evasive? They are. Good, so they won't take matters into their own hands down here.
Understood.
Now those fighters, I don't know where they're going exactly, but I have some multi-gun frigates over there to defend my carriers if I need to. Alright, so let's give it a couple of shots here and see if we can get anything to come out. Yeah, the fighter's not even coming in. Alright. Gonna do something? Something should emerge. There they go. Stop shooting.
The enemy has activated several standing hyperspace gates. Destroy the gates to prevent enemy reinforcement.
Alright, we'll do that. But first of all, let's take out all of these fighters and their various support craft. And while that's going on, just so we have them ready, launch the old salvage corvettes. So once this wave's done, a wave of better ships should come out. So now stop firing for a second. Let's get our bearings here. Hopefully they're not taking out too many of my salvage corvettes. I'm not sure if they are or aren't. I think they are. Don't fire. Oh, you took out the gate. I was going to try to deal with that, but apparently my ships had their own ideas, so well. Alright, so that's one gate down. Is there still a ship there? Really? There was still a ship there. Alright, how many salvage corvettes made it?
9 copies.
We lost 2, I think. Let's have them redock here. We're going to maneuver ourselves over to the other one, so I'm going to attempt this again on the other gate. I might just have too many ships, like too much firepower to capture anything, but I'll be back when we get over to the other gate. Alright, my fleet is on the way out there, but what I wanted to show here is just that I'm retiring my research ship because there's no point in it anymore, and I built this sensor array. So that's what these blue dots are. I didn't explain that earlier. This shows the, you know, basically the field of vision of these ships out here. Now, my general plan with this main fleet over here, I'm sending some support craft here, but my general plan here is to swing out this way and attack this gate from this direction, and hopefully I won't draw too many of the ion frigates out of there by doing that. I might actually try to salvage some of them first, just so I don't accidentally draw them all out, but I haven't decided that. So I'll be back when we get over there. Alright, so I split off a bunch of destroyers and heavy cruisers from that fleet. The rest of the fleet's going to remain over here. I'm hoping that with a little bit less firepower, I will actually succeed this time in drawing out a few more ships.
Standing by.
So let's maneuver ourselves right about
Coordinates confirmed.
there.
Standing by.
And the carrier should probably stay back just a little bit farther. And we're going to launch. Should I launch the salvage corvettes yet? I'm going to hold off on the salvage corvettes because I think we'll be able to take a little bit of fire for a while from from these guys, so actually there's no point in holding the carrier back either then.
Course set.
Alright, let's try to maneuver everybody in here. Hopefully the heavy cruisers will take the worst of the fire because, well, they can take it because they're heavy cruisers. So we should be seeing that gate at some point. I think it's above us though.
Standing by.
Yep, it's slightly up. So let's move like
Destination confirmed.
yonder. See how that does. There she is. Alright.
Awaiting assignment.
Now the carrier is gonna position itself right here,
Coordinates confirmed. Reporting.
and everybody else is gonna go ahead and attack.
Acquired.
See how this works out. Just gonna let him fire off a few volleys here first. I would like a couple more missile destroyers. That's why I'm going through the trouble of trying to do it this way. I can't build any more ships basically at all right now, so because I'm past the support limit because of all the stuff we've been doing, salvaging we've been doing. Was that enough to get it to go? Nope.
Acknowledged. Target acquired.
Alright, that was. So let's stop firing. We're just
Target
gonna
confirmed.
target crap. Hope for the best here.
Intercept course punched in.
These guys aren't even like friggin'
Reporting
moving.
enemy contact.
There they go.
Attack clearance received.
Now the missile destroyers are gonna do a number on those ships, I think. Looks like it's working. I think we might be able to do this with just taking out this one wave.
Locked on target.
Where do you think you're going? Support frigate? Oh, I'll let him go.
Target acquired.
I don't think he matters.
Under attack.
Don't target the gate. What is wrong with you?
Engaging.
Well, that destroyer's actually taken a bit of
Intercept course
damage.
punched in.
More than I would have thought.
Attack clearance received.
We have support frigates around. It doesn't really matter.
Receiving. Locked on
Alright,
target.
finish them off, guys.
Group 1. To combat acknowledged. Attack clearance received. Intercept course punched in.
Come on, fighter. Would you kindly die? Wow, that was a close one for that fighter. He's gonna make it, isn't he? Where's he going? No, he's coming back around like an idiot.
Target acquired.
Face the entire fleet. Good idea. Alright, so... do I have to destroy this south? No, I don't. Missile destroyer is here.
Responding.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Locked on target. Awaiting orders.
And we're gonna launch our
Launch.
salvage corvettes.
Bringing contact.
And with any luck, the missile destroyer is going to be way too distracted to even bother.
Standing by. Target selected for salvage. Group 1 reporting.
Is that one of their ships? Or is that mine? That's one of my ships.
Reporting.
And one of their ships, rather.
Under attack.
Oh god, he's paying attention.
Group 1 acknowledged. Group 9 acquired. Salvage target acquired. Group 1 responding.
Try to draw his fire.
Target confirmed. Engaging.
Did any of their... I don't think any of their ion frigates have been disturbed in all this. That's good.
Standing by.
Alright, we salvaged them, I think. They're going to have to take those all the way back to the mothership,
Group 1
though.
copies.
Oh god, do not do that. Get back, get back, get back, you losers! No!
Under attack. Docking with carrier initiated.
And he's firing on his own, on the things that are on him. That's not good. We're not going to get that missile
Group 1
destroyer at all. Oh, I guess we did.
Target acquired. Ready for orders. Group 1 receiving. Intercept course punched in.
Fire at everybody, get this done. Basically, that was just an exercise to see if that would work, and it did, so I'm glad. And they're going to have a direct route back to the mothership, so that's good. Let's let those fighters go.
Destination confirmed.
Because I don't want to get chased into the range of those ships there. We still want to capture as many as we can. Are you guys done with your thing?
Waiting assignment.
What are you guys doing?
Salvage target acquired.
I'm not real sure what they're doing.
Group 1 responding.
Alright, group 1 is going to fall back there.
Underway.
Let's send the carrier back as well.
Underway.
And try to figure out what these guys are doing. Are they on their way home? That one is, I think.
Acknowledged.
It's really hard to tell.
Flight control engaged. Nice to be with you.
Guard them. Alright, so group 1 is going to, at this point, have to take a really long route and swing all the way around so I don't disturb that sphere. So I'm going to edit some of this out. We'll be back. So I don't like these ships. They're worthless. And we could use some resources. So I'm going to retire these guys real quick here. There's not really any more resources to gather at this point, so that will be useful. And
Group 1 receiving.
let's go ahead and just wait for that to make it back to base here. Alright, I'm back again. As you can see, I've captured a whole lot of more ships here. They're all off onto their mustering area over there. It looks like we have
Group 2 copies.
73 of them so far.
Group 1 copies.
At this point, I'm ready to go ahead and attempt to attack the next thingamajiggy, the next standing hyperspace gate.
Reporting.
So I'm going to do the same trick again and bring in just some of the heavy guys here, and hopefully we can swing capturing a couple more ships. I don't know what the problem was. There is no salvage cap as far as I know in this game, so I don't know why I was having trouble salvaging those ships. I fired at them a few times with some fighters and it worked fine, so I don't know. Odd. Alright, bring the carrier into just about there, and let's see what happens. So as you can see, there's a pretty big hole opened up now in this sphere. So we're definitely making some good progress with that. This is the last standing hyperspace gate, so that's good as well.
Interceptor complete.
I've had to rebuild some fighters because we've taken some losses, but things are looking up on the all in all here. And I have support frigates with this fleet just to be safe, so nothing bad will happen. There's a bunch of support frigates with that fleet over there as well. When it comes time to actually destroy this, I'm going to move that fleet in, and they're going to do most of that, and this group will deal with the actual remaining vessels that might be left, if that makes sense.
Acknowledged.
Alright, how are we doing here? Where is the gate? Are we at the correct level? Yeah, we're at the right level. So let's park the fleet like right there. Ought to work. And there she is. Okay, so you guys should fall back actually, because you're going to get yourselves killed.
Group 1.
Alright, let's wait for these guys to get kind of bunched up together here. And actually,
Receiving.
let's have you guys stick with the carrier, I think.
Standing down for escort duty.
Alright, the carrier can just
Acknowledged.
stop.
Group 1 receiving.
And let's try to
Reporting for duty.
do this. See if we can get another destroyer or two out of this. We ended up getting all 3 of those previous destroyers, so that worked out. And let's just make sure everybody's set to evasive before we go any farther here.
Power to engines.
Alright, there's the enemy ships. Right on schedule.
Target acquired. Engaging. Attention Group 1, we got company.
Well, we're doing some pretty serious damage there.
Intercept course punched in.
That's looking pretty good. What are those? Are those bombers? I think those are bombers or something. They're either corvettes or bombers. I don't know. They're actually hurting my ships a decent amount.
Group 1, reading contact.
Alright, now that that's
Standing by.
pretty well done, let's get some of these salvage corvettes
Launching.
launched.
Group 1 acknowledged.
So they're ready when we need them.
Target acquired.
No, do not fire at the hyperspace gate.
Engaging.
Group 1 reports victory.
Is that an enemy ship? No, that's one of my ships.
For duty.
Send him back to guard over here
Assignment
too.
received.
Alright, so let's try to draw their fire.
Attack clearance received 1, we've got company.
In group 10
Group
can
10
sneak
responding.
in.
Group 1 responding. Target selected for salvaging. Locked on target.
Oh god, they're firing at my salvage corvettes. You jerks.
To combat stations.
Might have to take out the missile destroyer here. Maybe not. Stop, 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 everybody. We're gonna definitely lose a few salvage corvettes, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Stop, 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 stop. You're gonna blow it up.
One to combat stations. Awaiting assignment.
Alright, I think we got this.
Group 10 reporting enemy contact.
Oops.
Awaiting assignment. Coordinates confirmed. Awaiting reporting for duty. Green
Alright,
line
they got him.
confirmed.
Well, we lost a few salvage corvettes. How many?
Group 10.
6, I think. Probably won't be rebuilding them either, because we're kind of getting to the point where it's diminishing returns.
Receiving.
Alright, you guys can go back and dock.
Proceeding with carrier.
Because I still have 20 in the other fleet as well.
Con enabled.
Alright, you guys on your way to the mothership. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I don't know why those guys get so screwed up.
Understood.
It's definitely weird.
Awaiting orders.
I guess it's probably just because the mothership is so far away. I don't really know. Alright, now while that's doing that,
Reporting.
let's send our scout in. I believe it's going to trigger a cutscene here, so
Group 4
let's
copies.
send our scout so he's actually inside of the zone here.
Coordinates confirmed.
Yeah, they're doing that super slow return again. That's irritating.
Standing by. Reporting. Reporting for duty.
Send you guys over here.
Reporting.
And this carrier is going to go back with the other carrier group down there.
Destination locked in.
Alright, so let's start assigning these guys to do some support crap.
Support command acknowledged. Ready for orders. Support command acknowledged. Awaiting assignment. Standing by.
Now the reason I did it that way is so that these support frigates will support each other as well in case they actually get damaged. Let's check on our scout, how he's doing. He's going to be getting in there in a second.
Destination locked in.
Should be a cutscene, I believe. Yep, there it is. Get him out of there.
Underway.
It's a pretty lengthy cutscene, I seem to remember, too. Now, these big arms, basically each one of them counts as a mothership, and our carrier in terms of the damage that they'll do if they crash into you. They don't produce ships or anything, but they will crash into your ships, and they can take out like a dozen frigates. So we'll have to be really careful when we actually get in there and start dealing with that stuff. They have resource collectors here. There's not really any point in me gathering resources because they've already basically gathered everything in the area, and I didn't want to have my resource collectors running around getting themselves into trouble, so I haven't been doing that. And it's epic. And there's a destroyer in the background there with a cloak generator, with 2 cloak generators, I think. So they have cloak generators, it looks like. I guess they were just really proud of how this station looked or something. I don't know why this cutscene's quite so long. And there's one of the Tidan resource controllers. They're kind of weird looking. I like them though. Oh, there's another one. So I've been playing for probably an hour, hour and a half at this point. I don't know how long this episode's going to be when it's edited down. A lot less than that. But they've gathered everything there is to gather at this point, so that doesn't matter anymore. And there's a carrier. We can see that carrier on our map, our sensor map actually. I think there's a heavy cruiser over near it somewhere too, because I can see that on the map. Can't really identify a whole lot of the ships, but the super capital ships show up with a little icon. Alright, good job, Mr. Scout.
Reporting for duty.
Let's get you back to where you belong.
Destination confirmed.
Did anybody follow him? Why did that whole thing just shift? Are they moving into... yeah, I think they're shrinking the sphere down because they're missing enough ships now or something. I hope that's what's happening. Kind of looks like that's what's happening. They do that. Alright, so I'll be back later when something else happens. Alright, I just sent my scout in, and he scouted the area. There's only basically some fighters and resource collectors left next to this carrier. I've captured 82 of these ships here. There's another group of them moving in. I managed to actually get their heavy cruiser drawn off and 5 more destroyers, so they're moving to join Group 1 right now. So what we're going to do at this point is move our fleet in and start the Fleet 1, move them in, start taking out some of these enemies. And then Fleet 2, I think, will probably swing back around while I'm dealing with the rest of these ships, and they can take care of that. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is I really don't want to deal with the rest of these ion cannon frigates. They've gone below the level of the map for whatever reason. I can't even get to them. So hopefully we'll draw some of them out. I'm just going to destroy them at this point. I don't need more than another 82 ships because of all these heavy ships that I've captured. So,
Group 2.
things are looking up, I guess.
Underway.
And the carriers and stuff are just going to stay out of this. No sense trying to salvage really anything else at this point. We have plenty of ships. Alright, so anybody breaking off? They're breaking off and going that way for some reason. I have no idea why. Kind of odd.
Group 1.
Our Group 1's got to be getting invisibility range here soon, I would think. Both of these groups, Groups 1 and 2, are supported by 4 frigates, support frigates, so they can heal. That's probably a cloak generator there, I would think. I'm not really sure. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. This thing's got to be coming into view any second now.
Group 2 receiving.
Has Group 2 joined itself up yet? Very nearly.
Group 1 responding.
Now this is probably overkill by a lot for what we got going on here. But I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know? Still can't see the thing. I think this fleet should probably actually kind of swing back this way and try to engage the carrier.
Group 2 acknowledged.
Let's get the rest of you bunched up so you're in a sort of... Not bothering with formations, there's just too many ships. Formations, we'll just end up screwing everything up at this point. Okay, I see fighters on my map. Where are the fighters? They're incoming. Where exactly?
Course set.
Let's bunch everybody up. Are we drawing any of their ion cannon frigates out yet? Nope. Not sure they're even going to attack. Well, this can't hurt to just start firing. If we're at this angle and we leave things on, keep maneuvering, I think we might be able to do this. Let's leave things on evasive.
Assuming evasive tactics, diverting power to engines. Engaging.
Hopefully we won't lose any ships here. Like I said, if you collide with one of those things, it's really not good.
Understood. Target acquired.
Back up, back up, back up. Do not get any closer.
Target confirmed. Destination confirmed.
Oh, you idiots. Don't get so close. We're not even being challenged at this point.
Intercept course punched in. Underway.
Where's the enemy fleet? They're not even moving. For whatever reason. Not that I'm going to complain too much. I'm just trying to be super careful here because I really don't want to lose ships in a stupid fashion. Man, that destroyer is really close.
Locked on target.
Stressful. Very stressful. Alright, we are definitely in some danger here now. Back the fleet up. As you can see, those things are fairly tough. Probably about as tough as a whole mothership. Alright, so we took out a couple of them with that. That's good. Keep the fleet backing up.
Group 1 receiving. Engaging.
Their fighters aren't even trying at this point. I wonder why. Yeah, none of their ships are moving.
Coordinates confirmed.
I would think they would move to engage, but they don't seem to really care.
Group 1 reading contact.
Alright, so you are done.
Intercept course punched in.
Just keep the fleet moving backwards. We're taking some fire from those ships, but it's nothing the support craft can't handle at this point. The main priority is just to get rid of this thing
Target confirmed.
so that we don't accidentally crash into it.
Enemy units closing
But,
Group 1.
you know what? You guys are all separate. The missile destroyers will probably take care of them pretty quick. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Locked on target.
Back it up, guys. Back it up. I don't even think they have any capital ships left aside from these frigates. If they don't move, I'm just going to salvage them too.
We've got a situation here.
What's the situation?
Target confirmed.
He sounded all panicky, but nothing's really going wrong. Alright, this is where a collision's going to end up happening. Because that thing's swinging around.
On our way.
Well, that's doing that. Let's take care of these fighters so they don't damage me anymore.
Group 1 under attack.
Alright, that should pretty much do that. I think there might be one or two of them left, actually. That's alright, though. Wonder what happens if I capture a 5th carrier. I'm not sure I'm going to try it. Maybe I will. I don't know what it will do. I can't use 5 carriers.
Group 1 reporting enemy contact. Engaging.
Alright, we're getting pretty close here. This is good. I'm going to move my carrier in if these guys don't start doing stuff here. After this is dead.
Clearance received.
See if we can get any more ships out of this, I guess. I mean, I probably have way more than I need. But
Combat stations. Evasive tactics enabled. Converting power to engines.
alright, this thing is almost done. Yeah, I'm gonna move a carrier in a minute. Then, once we get this thing taken care of.
Locked on target.
Come on, guys. You got this. Don't even worry about the fighters right now. I think they're out of fuel.
Group 1 reporting enemy contact. Underway.
Alright, is it sparky yet? It's getting kind of sparky.
Golden enemy contact.
I didn't even need the 2nd fleet. We'll need them later, though.
Destination confirmed.
Come on, guys. Blow it up.
Group 1 under attack. New heading set.
Okay, that frigate is getting real close. And so is that destroyer.
Target confirmed.
No, frigate, move!
Course set. Attack clearance received.
Alright, I think we're pretty safe when it's down at the bottom like that.
Target acquired. On our way. Group 1 reading contact.
Damn, that's a lot of ion cannons. Look at that, it's beautiful. Alright, are you done yet? Jesus, this thing's pretty tough. There it goes.
Intercept course punched in.
Now we should be able to just fire off the last few shots here. I think that thing's done. Come on, there she goes.
Target confirmed.
The field surrounding the Homeworld system has been shut down. Hyperdrive online.
Well, I'm gonna make a try for some of these ships, I think. So we can leave here now. I'm not going to yet because I want to try to capture a few vessels and stuff. So I'm gonna end the recording here. When we come back, we'll go ahead and make another hyperspace jump. Thanks for watching.